Welcome back, Legends. So finally, the wait is over. The new Flames of Fortune season just dropped in Asphalt Legends, and the brand new events are already live. And I gotta say it, the first thing that hit me was the Dragonforce Spotlight poster. Not gonna lie, it looks like a full-on thunderstorm animation, heavy metal energy everywhere, straight Dragonforce vibe. But you guys already know how I think. A poster can be hype, but the poster doesn't decide if the event is actually good. So today I'm breaking down the full Dragonforce Spotlight event, how friendly it is for F2P, what the pass really gives, how the shop refresh works, and my honest reaction after trying the cars. And I'm also talking about the Evo Special Event that launched today at the same time. Before I jump into all the details, if you're enjoying these season breakdowns and you don't want to miss any of the event updates, hit like, drop a comment with what you think about this spotlight, and subscribe so you don't miss my next uploads. And if you missed my previous video where I predicted the Nilu situation, the link is in the description. Dragonforce Spotlight. All right, let's get into the main event. The Dragonforce Spotlight is running for 28 days, and yes, it has a dedicated event pass. But here's the huge part. This time, the main featured car, Nilu, 27 Nilu, is not locked behind the paid pass. That's a massive W because the Nilu 27 Nilu is not a key car, and that's exactly what I expected. This event comes with two new cars, Nilu 27 Nilu, Porsche 935 Dragonforce Edition, and yup, the Porsche 935 Dragonforce Edition is the key car, and the key is locked behind the paid pass. Now let me be real with you. I don't mind that decision at all, because the important thing is this. Everyone has an opportunity to unlock a brand new S-Class car, the Nilu 27 Nilu, for free. Whether it ends up being a top-tier monster or just good, it's still a brand new S-Class car that everyone can actually grind for. That alone makes this event feel way more fair than a lot of Spotlight events we've seen in the past. Event Pass. What's fair, what's not? Let's talk about the pass, because a lot of you guys are going to ask me, is it worth it? The pass price is $20, and in my opinion, the pass design is actually balanced. Like, it doesn't feel like it's just bullying F2P players. The way it's set up, the key car being paywalled makes sense because the Porsche is literally the themed Dragonforce Edition car. And if you're a collector or you genuinely love Dragonforce, that Porsche 935 Dragonforce Edition is basically a dream car. The built-in theme decal is insane. The whole look is absolutely fire, and it really feels like it was made for this collab. That's the type of car that people buy passes for. But if you're F2P, I'm not gonna sit here and act like you need it. You don't. You can fully focus on Nilu 27 Nilu and still have a strong month. Now another option they added, if you want themed car decals, you can buy them from the shop for $15, and it's 3 car decals for that price. So if you're someone who wants the cosmetics more than the key car, that's another route. So yeah, paid players get their premium theme stuff, but F2P players still get real value. That balance is what makes this pass design feel clean to me. Play section. Why this event feels F2P friendly. Now the most important part, the actual event structure, and I'll say it straight, this spotlight is designed really well for F2P. Because even if you don't have any support cars, you can still grind a decent amount of stages. That's a big deal. This one doesn't feel like it only favors old accounts. It feels like it's welcoming newer players too. And that's rare. So from a design standpoint, it's not only for whales, it's not only for older players. It actually gives newer players a chance to participate and progress. That's a huge W. The vibe, music, thunder, and that ride to the beat mode. Now let's talk about something I didn't expect to enjoy this much. The vibe. Inside the event, the whole atmosphere feels like extreme power metal energy. It's like the engines are on fire, the thunder is rising, and the whole thing is just screaming, collab done right. And there's also a new mode here where you're basically riding to the beat while trying to survive until the end of the race. That alone changes the feel, because it's not just the same old rhythm of race, done, repeat. So if you're one of those players who usually turns off music and just plays on silent for a long time, I'm telling you, this is the event to turn it back on. Go into settings, hit that music button, and let the Dragonforce tracks play in the background while you're doing the event. With the thunder shockwave vibe and the beat focus mode, it actually feels different. Personally, I really liked it. It's not just new poster, it's a real in-game experience. The shop, blueprint prices. Now the shop, the blueprint prices, honestly, they feel nice. Not overpriced, not crazy. It's actually reasonable compared to some past events. But here's the downside, the refresh system. You only get one free refresh per day. Paid refresh costs start from $250 and go up to $500, and you can only refresh it 2 times. So yeah, that part is slightly annoying. The shop is designed well overall, but that refresh limitation can slow down progression if you're trying to push hard. Still, I'd rather have fair blueprint pricing with limited refresh than overpriced blueprints with unlimited refresh. So I'm not calling it a disaster, just a small downside. F2P targets. Now for my F2P players, this is what I'm aiming for. Since the event is 28 days long, I genuinely think F2P players can grind and unlock Nilu 27, Nilu, Lotus Avia, BXR Bailey Blade, GT1. All 3, that's my hope, because 28 days is long enough to make real progress. And that's why I keep saying it. A good collaboration can bring a good event. This is proof. So if you're playing F2P this month, don't panic, don't feel pressured, don't get distracted. Focus on the free value that's sitting right here in front of you. Free try reaction. Now after the free try, my honest reaction to the Nilu 27 Nilu, it's really nice to drive. I'm not calling it the best thing ever, but it feels good enough. And since it's basically a free grindable S-Class car, it's 100% worth it. Even if you don't fully max it, at least unlocking it is a win for your garage. So yeah, for F2P, Nilu 27 Nilu is worth your time. No question. Now the Porsche 935 Dragonforce Edition, visually, pure fire. It looks insane, the theme is strong, and it's one of those cars where just driving it feels special because of the design. Performance-wise, I'm not going to overhype it. From what I felt, it's not like some unstoppable A-class beast vibe. So if you're only thinking performance, 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 you might not care. But if you're a collector, or you're a Dragonforce fan, or you just love unique themed cars, then yeah, the pass can feel worth it. It's basically buying the collab experience. And again, if you're F2P, it's completely fine to skip the pass. You're not missing the main free value of this event. Evo Special Event. All right, now let's switch to the other event that launched today too. The Evo Special Event, featuring the Aston Martin Valkyrie. And yeah, this one is the usual story. The Evo Special Event and Evo tuning content typically favors paying users, older users who already invested into Evo tunable cars before. So for true F2P players, if you don't have that car maxed out or at least close to max, the Evo Special Event side can feel kind of useless because the whole value is tied to being ready for EVO upgrades. And if you're not, you're just watching the event from the sidelines. I already made a full video where I explained Evo tuning and how it works. So if you're confused about this system, that video link is in the description. Now another disappointing part here, there's no Aston Martin Valkyrie token packs in the shop right now. That's rough. And from what we're seeing, that car is listed as the main feature in a $50 Ultimate Pass, and it's also an older car. So I can see why they might not want to drop token packs immediately, because if people could just buy packs, fewer would consider that Ultimate Pass. Also important, the Valkyrie is not a key car, so technically they could add packs later. But right now, they're not there. So I'm keeping my expectations realistic for this Evo event, especially for F2P. Even if the Evo side is disappointing for a lot of players, this Spotlight is generous enough that it can carry the month. It gives you something to grind, something to unlock, and something that actually feels fun. So if you've been annoyed or disappointed with other things, don't let that ruin the season for you. This Spotlight is the main meal. Final thoughts. This Flames of Fortune start is honestly a mix of 2 completely different worlds, and that's what makes it interesting. On one side, the Dragonforce Spotlight came in with that heavy metal thunderstorm vibe, a real collab feel inside the event, and a structure that actually respects F2P players. On the other side, the Aston Martin Valkyrie Evo Special Event is basically the classic Evo situation. It favors older accounts and players who already invested, and the lack of token packs right now makes it even harder for pure F2P players to care. But that's why I'm telling you guys to focus where the real opportunity is this month. Grind the spotlight, aim for Nilu 27 Nilu, and if the support cars work out, try to push for Lotus Avia and the BXR Bailey Blade GT12. All right, legends, that's my full breakdown for today. Let me know in the comments how you feel about the Dragonforce Spotlight so far, and if you're grinding for Nilu 27 Nilu, or you're tempted by that Porsche pass. Don't forget to subscribe, legends. See you on the track.